Hey everybody, it's Harold from Living in the Hill Country. We're out at the ranch. Going to go out and get the feeders set up, check on the feeding corrals, and maybe do a little bit of scouting today. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness right here in the Hill Country of Texas. Okay, so we're at the Hilltop blind. I got the feeding corral all repaired. I got the spreader fixed, put back together. There's corn in there. I also have it set, the timer set on that. And I also have the game camera that is set up on that tree right over there. Let me show you how I have it set up. First of all, I kind of gave you the concept of how these spreaders kind of work. They work on a timer that's in here. And you just open this up. It basically shows you the current time. Like right now it shows you the battery percentage. Right now 100% battery, and it is 12:09. By hitting this set button here, I can program this like the set time. Right, that first one is at 6:30 a.m. You click it again, it takes you to how many seconds you want it to run. You can run it up to 7 seconds, I believe. I have it running for 4 seconds at 6:30, and then you hit that. All right, so 6:30, 4 seconds. You click it again, it takes you to the second setting. I have it for 5:30 p.m. and it's going to run for 4 seconds as well. And then you keep clicking this, and it takes you to, I think there's 7 other different settings that you could make in here. So anyway, when you stop, then it just goes back to the current time. And then, so what happens is when the timer is at your set time, it kicks that spinner on, the motor on the spinner for the amount of seconds that you've indicated. And it will spin that for 4 seconds, spreading the corn out onto the ground like that. Okay, so you got it set for in the morning and once in the evening, and for about 4 seconds, and that continues to run until, of course, you're out of corn or the battery has died. And right now I got about 100 pounds of corn in here. You'll see it there. 100 pounds of corn in there. I could probably get another 2 bags, 3 bags in here, but I'm going to wait. Right now I just put 2 bags in here. All right, so that's up and running. Got that set and going. So, okay, the corral. I went and I kind of tightened this up a little bit along this back area of the fence, or the corral. I put some more logs or cedar logs in there and kind of supported it a little bit more. Now, the cattle are pretty lazy, so if it looks as if it's going to be kind of difficult to get in, they will not even attempt. And of course, they'll see this barbed wire and they know that they can't get in here. I put a couple limbs there and one here, just to add to the distraction from coming in there. But they'll walk the whole perimeter to try and find somehow to get into this corn, but they won't find any because the barbed wire goes clear around the perimeter and is pretty much secured by cedar limbs or branches, and they won't make an attempt to get in here. Okay, so now the camera is placed on the north side of the feeder. Okay, very important when you're setting up your camera. You don't want it facing east or west, simply because of the fact that the sun comes up in the east and it sets in the west. The morning sun will come up, it will blind out your camera, and when the sun sets in the west, then the evening sunset will blind out the camera as well. And that's pretty much when the deer come out the most. So Right now it is facing due north. And so I guess I was wrong. It is south of the feeder. It is facing due north. Okay? So the sun will come up from this direction over here and then set over here. And so it should be able to take those. Now, this is set. You can set these. This is a cutty back, and you can set these to take videos. You can have it take multiple photos. You can change all the settings on there. Pretty fancy, and even today they've even gotten a lot fancier. This one, I just basically set it to take a photo when it notices something on a 5-second delay. It'll take a photo, and then it'll wait another 5 seconds before it takes another photo. Now, they have settings on here where you can walk. I don't know if I can get that or not, but it says tests and it tells you to walk. So as you walk, I'll come over here. I have it set on that tree. And so now if I walk, you'll notice that it lights up. It notices me, okay? So now what I'll do is I'll move over here further away on the other side of the feeder. See, it noticed me. And it'll notice me all the way over here. See that? And then right here, it still notices me. And it'll notice me over here as well. So the deer pretty much come in from that direction. See that, those deer trails? It's a traffic area. They come up through here. And here's some sign here. There's some sign of some, looks like fawn or doe even in here, yearlings. But they'll come in this direction to come up to the feeder. And so they'll walk in here, and as they get detected, that it'll take a photo. Then it'll wait 5 seconds as they're moving, and then it'll take another photo. So it'll cover the whole range of the feeding area. All right, so that's that. Now, after I've got that set, I just basically put it to arming. When I set it to arming, it gives me 30 seconds to basically get out of the way or get out of there. And that's when it's activated. So after those 30 seconds, whatever might come by, we'll get a photo of. Okay? So I think we're done here at the Hilltop. We have it up and running. Got the game camera in there. We'll see what kind of traffic we get. I don't think we're going to get much traffic here in September, but it's a good time to get them up and running. The deer get used to the feeders being in there, and when it gets colder and the abundance of food is lessened, they'll have this in mind and know right where to come. And the main thing is to draw your does in. You get your mature does in this area, and then during the rut or during the breeding season, the bucks will come in this area to basically look for does. So, and that's what they call the rut, is when bucks pretty much, their testosterone is so high and they're out and it's breeding time. And the rut is basically the male deer, the buck, rutting after a doe, basically is what it is. So anyway, we got this all set up. Now let's go down over to the mountain blind. We'll get that one set up. Thank you for watching this video. I very much appreciate your support. If you haven't, please hit the subscribe button and then hit the notification bell. Then every time I upload a video, you'll be notified, and you'll be able to keep track of the hunting season this year. Anyway, like I said, thank you very much. And as always, God bless you. And I hope you have a wonderful hunting season this year.